99%. People lose weight faster with this insulin trick. Here's something most people never hear. Fat cells don't grow just because of calories. They grow when insulin rises. And unless you control it, your body keeps storing fat no matter how much you diet or exercise. The good news? There's a simple insulin trick that 99% of people don't use, and it can make losing weight so much faster. Think about this. You could be surrounded by calories all day long, but unless insulin tells your fat cells to grow, they stay small. That's how powerful insulin is. It's not just about willpower or calorie counting. It's about hormones. And today, I'll show you how one small change in your daily routine can lower insulin, flip your body back into fat-burning mode, and help you lose weight without extreme effort. Why fat cells refuse to shrink. In controlled lab studies, fat cells placed in a dish with plenty of calories don't grow. They just sit there. Add insulin, and they swell. Hours later, they're storing fat. Days later, they're bigger. Now, think about your own body. If insulin is constantly elevated from snacking, sugary breakfasts, or stress, your fat cells get the same message. Store more. This is why so many people struggle with weight loss. They eat less, they move more, but their hormones are still telling their body to hold on to fat. In other words, obesity is not just a problem of willpower, it's hormonal. And unless you tackle insulin, no diet will work long term. Before I share the insulin trick that can help you burn fat faster, hit that subscribe button, because you don't want to miss science-backed tips that can actually change how your body works. Insulin and weight gain. The hidden link. Clinical evidence shows the same thing the lab proves. People only gain fat when insulin levels rise. When insulin is high, the door to your fat cells is locked. Calories are pushed in and stored away. When insulin is low, the door naturally opens and your body can burn fat for fuel. A dramatic human example of this is seen in people with type 1 diabetes. When they don't have enough insulin, they can eat almost anything and still lose weight rapidly. It's not healthy, of course. Without insulin, the body falls apart. But it proves a key point. Fat gain simply doesn't happen without insulin being present. This is why the old calories in, calories out idea is incomplete. Calories matter, but insulin decides where those calories go. The simple insulin trick. Now here's the part that almost nobody talks about. Mornings are the most dangerous time for fat gain. Why? Because right before you wake up, your body goes through something called the dawn effect. Stress hormones like cortisol rise to get you out of sleep mode. They tell your liver to release stored sugar into your bloodstream. And when blood sugar rises, insulin rises with it. Your insulin is already high when you wake up. Add cereal, toast, or even that healthy granola bar, and it spikes higher. And instead of burning fat, your body stores it. So here's the trick. Don't eat immediately after waking up. Give your body 1 to 2 hours to let those hormones settle. Use that natural morning energy to plan your day, do light activity, or even just sip water. Then, when it's time to eat, choose a meal that won't send insulin through the roof. Why skipping snacks works better than starving yourself. A lot of people try to fight insulin by slashing calories, but the body fights back with hunger and cravings. That's why most diets fail. A smarter way is to simply eat less often. Insulin is like a light switch. Snack, and it flips on. When it's on, fat burning shuts off. But if you wait between meals, insulin drops, and your body starts burning stored energy. You don't need extreme fasting to see results. Even moving from 5 or 6 eating occasions a day down to 3 meals makes a big difference. And if you want faster results, you can extend those breaks by delaying breakfast or finishing dinner earlier. What to eat to keep insulin low? Of course, the types of foods you choose matter just as much as timing. If you delay breakfast but then eat pancakes with syrup, insulin still surges. So what should you eat instead? Protein first. Eggs, fish, or Greek yogurt help keep blood sugar steady. Healthy fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil, give long-lasting energy. Low glycemic carbs, vegetables, berries, quinoa release sugar slowly. And here's a bonus tool: apple cider vinegar. A tablespoon mixed in water before a carb-heavy meal has been shown to lower the insulin response and improve satiety. It's not magic, but it gives you an edge. The hidden role of sleep and stress. Here's something people overlook. Even if your meals are perfect, poor sleep and stress can ruin your insulin balance. When you're sleep deprived, cortisol can spike 2 or 3 times higher in the morning. And remember, cortisol pushes insulin up too. That's why tired people crave sugar. It's not in their head. Hormones are pushing the brain to demand quick energy. If you want this insulin trick to work, you have to respect your sleep. Stress has a similar effect. Chronic stress keeps cortisol high, and that keeps insulin high. That means managing stress through breathing exercises, a walk outside, or just cutting down caffeine is part of the fat loss formula. The key moment of understanding. So here's the truth that ties everything together. You don't get fat just because you eat fat. You get fat because insulin tells your body to store energy instead of burn it. That means the real secret isn't starving yourself or running endless miles on a treadmill. The secret is lowering insulin at the right times. Delay breakfast a little. Cut out the snacks. Choose whole foods that don't spike blood sugar. Protect your sleep. Do these things, and you're finally working with your hormones, not against them. Here's the custom quote to remember. It's not about eating less. It's about giving insulin less to do. Let's recap. Fat cells grow when insulin is high. Mornings are a natural time of insulin resistance, so eating right away can backfire. Snacking keeps insulin elevated, blocking fat burning. Whole foods and simple timing strategies help insulin rest. Sleep and stress management play a huge role in how your body responds. So if you want faster weight loss, stop focusing only on calories. Focus on insulin. Give it breaks. Respect its power. And watch how much easier fat loss becomes. Try this insulin trick for just 1 week. Delay your breakfast, cut out the constant snacking, and keep your meals clean. Then come back and share what you notice, whether it's weight loss, better energy, or fewer cravings. If this video helped, tap like and subscribe for more science-backed health strategies, and share it with someone who needs this. 99% don't know this trick. Now you do.